So, one thing is humor, right? To enhance maybe leaders' communication, and the other is actually creativity to generate new business ideas, or to think about a problem statement. What have you seen in your work? So,
Yeah, I think there's great opportunity to be
mhm,
playful and to unleash creativity, and I
okay,
know that this is something that you and I both believe strongly in. So I think there's a lot of things you can do. Metaphors. I kind of alluded to this before.
okay,
When you say one thing is like another, and so you can say, I feel like our organization is like a twisted pretzel right now. And why is that true? Like, how is our organization like a twisted pretzel?
okay,
And so that just encourages people to think more broadly about the concept. So I think metaphors are a good way. Um, Even choosing a random word, just picking up a book, pointing at a word like, what does bananas have to do with the
mhm.
strategic issue that we're facing right now? And it just causes people to be like, oh, I got to think about this differently.
And it kind
I'm
of breaks
also,
the ice,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Oh,
Yes. And so it just gets people to say, I don't have to think about this in the same exact way.
mhm,
I'm also a big fan of field trips. And so one of
interesting.
my efforts when I was leading a training and development effort for an association was that we took field trips around Chicago,
Okay,
actually sort of related in the hospitality industry.
mhm,
We went to various places unrelated to hospitality, and we just said, what can you learn by just going on site
mhm,
to a chocolate place, Garrett's Popcorn, a museum? What can you learn about the way that those organizations greet people, the entering experience, the engaging experience, the exiting experience? What can you learn from that that would cause you to rethink how you do it in your own organization? So I think by taking field trips, like when we were kids, I think
yeah,
that's another way to foster creativity. I like mind mapping. I think that's a really good way, causing people to start to write things down visually or even using
okay,
props or toys to try and encompass a concept. I think those can be very effective. Um, I love the improv technique of yes
right,
and, which of course is useful in brainstorming, but also useful in saying we have a product design and it's
mhm,
good. And yes, and what can we add on, or what else do we need to do?
mhm.
So I think those are some techniques that I think promote playfulness, but also cause us to open our minds to being more creative.